Every day, more than 100,000 planes take off around the world. For millions of people, the sky feels safe, an ordinary journey from one place to another. But what if that journey never ended? What if the safest way to travel became the stage for some of the most horrifying tragedies in human history? These are the moments when the sky turned against us, where one mistake, one storm, or one decision cost hundreds of lives in an instant. Today, we count down the 10 deadliest air crashes in world history. Stories of chaos, courage, and catastrophe, where every second was the difference between life and death.
Number 10. Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302, 2019. On March 10, 2019, a Boeing 737 MAX took off from Addis Ababa. Just 6 minutes later, it plunged into the ground, killing all 157 people on board. Investigations revealed a flawed automated system and failures in oversight. This crash, along with Lion Air Flight 610 months earlier, grounded the entire MAX fleet worldwide. For many Americans, it was the moment they asked, can we trust the planes we fly in?
Number 9. Saudi Flight 163, 1980. On August 19, 1980, Saudi Arabian Airlines Flight 163 caught fire shortly after takeoff from Riyadh. The crew managed to land safely, but the evacuation was fatally delayed. All 301 passengers and crew perished, not from the crash, but from smoke and fire inside the cabin. It remains one of the deadliest tragedies of miscommunication and poor emergency procedures.
Number 8. Air India Flight 182, 1985. On June 23, 1985, over the Atlantic Ocean, a Boeing 747 suddenly vanished from radar. A bomb planted by terrorists had detonated in the cargo hold. 329 lives were lost, making it the deadliest act of aviation terrorism before 9/11. To this day, many believe not enough was done to prevent it. Number 7. Pan Am Flight 103, the Lockerbie bombing, 1988. December 21, 1988, just days before Christmas, Pan Am Flight 103, bound for New York, exploded over the small town of Lockerbie, Scotland. 270 people were killed, including 11 on the ground. The bombing was linked to Libyan operatives and remains one of the darkest chapters in aviation history.
Number 6. Malaysia Airlines MH370, 2014. On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 disappeared with 239 people on board. Despite the most expensive search in aviation history, the wreckage has never been fully located. Was it a mechanical failure, pilot suicide, or something more sinister? For the families, the unanswered questions are worse than the tragedy itself.
Number 5. American Airlines Flight 191, 1979. On May 25, 1979, at Chicago O'Hare, Flight 191 lifted off, but seconds later, its left engine tore away from the wing. The DC-10 rolled, flipped, and crashed into a field, killing all 271 aboard and 2 on the ground. It remains the deadliest aviation accident in U.S. history and forced massive safety changes in aircraft inspection.
Number 4. Turkish Airlines Flight 981, 1974. March 3, 1974. A cargo door failure led to explosive decompression on Turkish Airlines Flight 981. The DC-10 plummeted into the Armenonville forest near Paris, killing all 346 passengers and crew. The tragedy exposed shocking flaws in aircraft design and became a rallying cry for stricter aviation regulations.
Number 3. Charkhi Dadri Mid-Air Collision, 1996. On November 12, 1996, over the skies of India, two jets, Saudi Flight 763 and Kazakhstan Airlines Flight 1907, collided mid-air. In an instant, 349 people were killed. Miscommunication, outdated radar, and poor English training led to one of the deadliest mid-air collisions in history. It pushed nations to adopt new global air traffic control systems.
Number 2. Japan Airlines Flight 123, 1985. August 12, 1985, Japan Airlines Flight 123 suffered a catastrophic mechanical failure after an earlier repair error. The Boeing 747 lost control and slammed into Mount Takamagahara. 520 lives were lost, making it the single deadliest crash involving one aircraft. Only 4 people survived. Their survival stories remain chilling reminders of fate and chance.
Number 1. Tenerife Airport Disaster, 1977. March 27, 1977, Los Roleos Airport, Tenerife, Canary Islands. 2 Boeing 747s, one operated by KLM and the other by Pan Am, collided on a foggy runway. Miscommunication, poor visibility, a tragic chain of errors. 583 people were killed. It remains the deadliest accident in aviation history. This disaster reshaped global aviation communication forever, introducing stricter cockpit language protocols and the phrase that now saves lives, confirm and repeat.
Every crash tells a story of human error, mechanical flaws, or the cruel hand of fate, but each also left behind lessons. From reinforced cockpits to global communication standards, from evacuation drills to stricter safety inspections, modern air travel is safer today because of these tragedies. Yet, as MH370 proved, mysteries still remain.